Hey guys, welcome to today's workout. We've got a 12-minute Tabata for toned biceps and triceps. We're gonna work for 20 seconds and rest for 10. We've got 2 sets of work. Grab your dumbbells. We're gonna get started with a biceps curl. So feet under hips, chest up, abs tight. We bring those dumbbells straight up, straight down. So we're rotating at the fist to bring those dumbbells up a couple inches in front of the shoulders. Big squeeze at the top, then release all the way straight at the bottom. Keeping those knees soft, chest up. Rest, we're moving on to a tricep extension. Drop one dumbbell. We're gonna take one dumbbell, hold the ends of it, feet under hips, arms are gonna be straight over the shoulders. We're gonna take that dumbbell back and down to the base of your neck. And then your elbows should point straight ahead. Chin's tucked, chest up, abs tight. We're moving on to a triceps push-up. Come to the floor. Hands are shoulder width apart. You can be on your knees here or up on your toes. Elbows in, shoulders down, abs tight. We drop that chest to about elbow level, then push up. So if you're on your toes, I want your body like a board. Chest, hips, core, everything moves in a straight line. If you can't keep your body like a board, move to your knees. Make sure you're keeping those elbows in, wrapping around your ribs. And rest. Moving on to a preacher curl. So we're gonna come to a kneeling position. One leg forward, one leg back. Hinge from your hips, so your ribs are on your legs. Rotate those dumbbells, knuckles to the back. We're gonna bring those dumbbells up to shoulder level and down. So we're keeping those palms facing up. So it feels different than a regular curl, right? We're putting tension in just a new part of the muscle, so it feels a little bit different. Make sure that chest is lifted, everything's square to the front of the room. Moving on to triceps kickback. Drop one dumbbell. We're gonna work that right arm first. So opposite leg forward, lean into it, bring that elbow up, kick it back. So from the hip, extend that dumbbell straight back. It's like you're trying to touch your pinky finger to the ceiling. You can see I'm moving really short range here to keep that tension in the back of the arm. So about 90 degrees, then extend. And rest, we're gonna do it all on the other side. And again, when you're in that hinge position, you want the chest up, abs tight. Let's go. Lift and extend. So you can see from the other side what's going on here. Keeping that chest square to the side you're facing so you're not rotating toward that dumbbell. Again, short range from 90 degrees straight back. Really try to touch that pinky finger to the ceiling. And relax, we're gonna move to a hammer curl. So on your feet now, feet under hips, chest up, abs tight. We're gonna move those dumbbells straight up, straight down without the rotation. So just like this. Not very handy, so I can't really attest to what hammering feels like, but that's, I guess, what this move is supposed to mimic. That just gets into a different head of the muscle, and that's what all these moves are gonna do, just get into different parts of the muscle to really sculpt your arms. All right, moving on to a skull crusher. So you're coming onto your back for this one. Both dumbbells are up, over shoulder height. Elbows are in, abs tight, arms straight. We're gonna take those dumbbells to the crown of your head and then rise them up. So elbows in nice and tight. You can see I'm bending at the elbow, but my wrists stay really strong here. Rest. Moving on to a staggered bicep curl. So back on your feet. We're gonna go halfway up, then all the way up like this. Halfway, full range, halfway, and then all the way down. We do it again. So belly button, shoulders, belly button, legs. Squeeze the whole way through this move. You can feel right at that halfway point. That's where the tension is. We're gonna keep it there by keeping the elbows forward and relax. We're gonna move on to a tricep kickback pulse. So drop one weight. We're starting with the right arm, tip forward, extend and pulse. So we're keeping that arm extended, pulsing it up just about 2 inches. This is where it starts to get a little more challenging. Want to keep reaching that pinky finger to the sky. and rest. We're gonna move to the other side. So you can feel this one's quite a bit more challenging. If you need to reduce the weight, you can do that for sure. So again, tip forward, chest up, abs tight. We extend and we pulse. So we're really isolating the back of that arm, getting that muscle definition. Woo. Rest. We're moving on to that bicep curl pulse. So on your feet, we're gonna come to that mid-range and we're gonna pulse it. So 90 degrees, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. I know these are getting harder, but we're only here for 20 seconds and we're almost done with the first set of work. Then we're gonna repeat everything. Maybe you can go heavier this second set, or maybe you just get more reps, whatever you do. We're gonna maintain and work on that technique to perfect the moves. Rest, we're going back to the bicep curl. So if you need to reduce or increase your weight, again, reset that posture, belly pulled in. Here we go. So second set, how are you gonna work harder? If it's not heavier weight, you're working to perfect that technique. Maybe get a couple more reps in the 20 seconds, but again, we don't wanna rush. Quality over quantity for sure. Rest, we're moving to a tricep extension, one weight down. Abs tight, knees soft. That dumbbell goes straight up, taking it to the base of the neck, down and up. Again, keeping those knees soft, hips under shoulders so we're not arching the lower back. Abs tight. Moving on to our tricep push-up, one of the more difficult exercises. Again, hands are shoulder width. Maybe this time you could try 1 or 2 on your toes. Let's do it. Elbows in, chest goes to elbow height. Body like a board. Anytime you're losing that technique, you drop the knees. See if you can finish with a couple more quality reps. Good work, guys. Moving back into kneeling position for the preacher curl. So ribs on legs, palms face forward, and we're bringing those dumbbells up and then releasing. So you can feel with each of these, we're targeting different little muscles in the arms to really tone and shape. And that's the key, always changing it up. We're moving to a tricep kickback, starting with the right arm. So one leg forward, kneeling, bring that dumbbell to your hip, extend the arm straight back. Now I want you to give me a little more squeeze at the top. Try to control it a little more. So you're easing its way back to the hip. So you're not just letting that dumbbell fall, right? You're working the whole time to keep tension in the back of the arm. Rest, moving to the other side. Far can you reach that dumbbell back? Rest, moving on to the hammer curl. So standing, you could do this one kneeling as well if you prefer to stay on your knees. Good posture, knees soft, straight up, straight down. Good, really controlling those weights so we're not just swinging them. Again, floating on the way down. That's the goal this second round, is to really add that little something extra. Moving on to the skull crusher on your back. Weights up. Shoulders down, abs tight. Taking those weights back. This time, can you extend those arms all the way over the shoulders? So we're getting that full extension. Make sure those arms stay parallel to each other the whole way through. Those elbows are in. Rest. Moving on to the staggered curls. So onto your feet. You can stay on your knees if you prefer and kneel for this one. So we're going halfway up, 90 degrees, all the way up, halfway down, release. So again, we got that stable base. We get the full extension of the arms. And these curls, maybe you could try to get a few more in this round, speeding up just a little bit to add a little bit more intensity. Rest. We're moving on to that pulsing kickback. So kneeling, only one dumbbell, starting with that right arm tip forward from the hip. Lift that weight, extend and pulse. This time, can you challenge yourself? Keep that arm a little higher. So you see I'm making the pulse smaller this round. See how much my arm is shaking? Yeah, makes it harder. Rest. Whew. Yep, this is the hardest one. Maybe this or the tricep push-up, I don't know. Hardest for me for sure. Moving to that other side, extend and pulse. We're in the last round, guys, and we're almost to the finish line. Finish strong. All right, on your feet, we're gonna finish with those bicep curl pulses. This is the last one. Let's finish strong. So mid-range, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Keeping those elbows 90 degrees under those shoulders. Home stretch. Whew. It's amazing what you can do in 12 minutes, right? Give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to check out my other Tabata workouts to work all those muscles in your body. And for a quick HIIT workout, be sure to check out some of my other metabolic boost videos. It'd be great to add to this workout. So thank you guys for tuning in, for working out with me, and I hope you have a good day.